Hello and welcome to the 3-day weather forecast from the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. I am Paul Ugbah. The frequency and intensity of rains have continued to increase, particularly over the northern parts of the country because of the northernmost position of the line of intertropical discontinuity known as the ITD. Because of this position, places like Kaduna reported over 60 millimeters of rainfall on Tuesday and about 6 millimeters of rainfall on Wednesday, almost on daily basis. And so for the rest of Thursday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms in most parts of the north, extending from Maiduguri in the northeastern parts of the country down to Sokoto over the northwestern parts of the country. There are also still prospects for thunderstorms in parts of Gombe, Jalingo, and also Yola areas. Over the central parts of the country, we expect to also see some thunderstorms and also cloudy conditions over the southern parts of the country. Temperatures are expected to reach 32 degrees Celsius over Maiduguri and 30 degrees Celsius over Katsina areas, 29 over Sokoto, while the central parts of the country we expect to see 32 over Abuja, 31 over Lokoja, and 31 over Makurdi in Benue State. The coastal areas are expected to experience temperatures of 31 over Port Harcourt and 32 over Warri in Delta State. Lagos and Ibadan in the southwest are expected to experience temperatures of 31 degrees Celsius. For our air quality forecast, because of the increase in intensity of rains, most parts of the country are expected to have good to moderate air quality without any serious threat to the health of persons. And by Friday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms over most of the northern parts of the country. Thunderstorms are expected particularly over Jos in Plateau State and also over the northeastern part of Gombe and Yola, as well as Jalingo in Taraba State. We also expect thunderstorms to affect the central parts of the country, talking about Abuja, Lokoja, and also Makurdi, while cloudy conditions are expected to prevail over the southwest with prospects for thunderstorms and rains over the southeastern part of the country, Ikom, Port Harcourt, and also Calabar. Temperatures are expected to remain at 32 degrees Celsius over Maiduguri and Yola, while 32 degrees Celsius are also expected over Yelwa areas. We expect Abuja to be 32, Lokoja 30, and Makurdi 31. Over the southern parts of the country, temperatures are expected to range between 29 degrees Celsius over Akure to 31 degrees Celsius over Port Harcourt and Warri in Delta State. For our air quality forecast on Friday, most parts of the country are still expected to experience moderate to good air quality across the country because of the high intensity of rains during this period of the year. And by Saturday, we expect cloudy conditions to prevail over the southern parts of the country with prospects for some rains over places like Enugu, Ikom, Port Harcourt, and also Benin and Warri areas. Cloudy conditions are also expected to prevail over Lagos areas, while over the northern parts of the country, we expect some respite on this day. However, there are still prospects for thunderstorms over Kano and also over Katsina areas. We also expect thunderstorms to still affect part of the northeastern Nigeria, Gombe, Jalingo, and Yola, as well as Yelwa areas, while the central parts of Kogi and also Benue and the FCT are expected to be cloudy with possibilities of thunderstorms, which may not necessarily be accompanied with rains. Temperatures are expected to increase slightly on this day and reach 33 degrees Celsius over the northeastern part of the country, Guru Potiskum and Maiduguri areas, while Abuja remains 32, Lokoja 30, and Makurdi also 30. Southern parts of the country we expect to see 29 degrees Celsius over Akure and Benin areas, and 30 degrees Celsius over Enugu and Ikom areas. For air quality forecast on this day, we still expect places extending from Yelwa down to Kwara State over the western part of the country to have good air quality, as well as parts of Kaduna and also the northeastern parts of the country extending from Maiduguri down to Yola areas are expected to have good air quality without any threat to the health of persons. Other places in the country extending from the north down to the southern parts of the country are expected to have moderate air quality without any serious threat to the health of persons living around these areas. This is where we'll conclude our 3-day weather forecast. Thanks for watching, and see you again.